I, Joki Mwaura, I want to address all parents who have grade 9 children. And it is also good for us to note that the portal for selection of the pathways, the schools, and the subject selection is now open. And I want the grade 9 parents to understand the following. Parents, as you lead your children in pathway selection, in the subject selection, placing them in different cluster of schools, you need to understand the following. Number one, understand the capacity and the abilities of your child. Number two, also understand fully the potential and the interests in your children. And number three, after identifying the pathway of interest, it is also good to understand the subject combinations that are being offered by different cluster of schools. We have cluster 1, 2, 3, and 4. And sometimes we are doing subjects combination, placing them in a specific cluster of a school. Unfortunately, that school does not offer that cluster. So my dear parents, the selection of the cluster, pathway, and subjects combination for your children is your child-led. It is not the parent-led. The only thing you should do together with the teacher and the head of institution is just give the guidance. But the interest of your child, the capacity of your child is what leads them to different career pathways in high school, which could be social sciences, STEM pathway, and which could also be arts and sports. And also, as we select these subject combinations, it is good to understand that we have core 5 examinable subjects that regardless of your pathway, you must undertake. And it is also good for a grade 9 students to understand that the selection and the placement of the schools at the cluster level is simply about performance. And the performance that have started at grade 7 during the assessment at grade 7 that contributes to 20%, the grade 8 contributing to 20%, and the KJSA at grade 9 that contributes to 60%, and that will give them the overall points that will position them to different cluster of schools for different subject combinations. So parents, as we start this conversation with the schools and with our children, please always remember, it is not about you as a parent, it is about the interest of your child, and you have to select the pathway that interests the capacity of the child, that the child have a passion to, and the child has guided literally. And finally, STEM has been a popular pathway. And according to Ministry of Education, STEM takes 60% of the learners, arts and sports takes 20% of the learners, and social sciences pathway takes 20% of the learners. And it is not a must that your child is a STEM pathway child. Therefore, please start with the child first before we do the select of the combination of the cluster, and do not just go for the very popular institutions that we know. Please look for the institution that fits the subject combination. Finally, we shall be selecting 12 schools, and these 12 schools, 9 are boarding schools, 3 from your home county and 6 are outside the home county, and then 3 which are the C4 schools. And as we select our boarding schools that are among the 9, either within or without your county, please consider the subject combination of interest, whether they are offered in those institutions or not. And also at CB, now that the current grade 10 is a pioneer class, we know that the schools are just aligning to fit in terms of facilities and even in terms of the teachers who are supposed to be teaching some new subjects that have been introduced in different career pathways. And therefore, we simply have to be very patient, but select all these from a point of information. Jitekaga Joki Mwaura niĩ ndĩ mũhuhi wa coro.